guys, so we are going to talk about 3 different ways that you can make a tent inside on this rainy Tuesday. The first way that you could build a tent or make a tent-like figure is using Legos. Legos have endless options and possibilities when you start building with them, so you could try to make an enclosed structure that resembled a tent out of your Legos. Another way would be out of a blanket. You could do a blanket fort, and that would be a really fun way to build a tent. But a third option is going to be an arts and craft way to make a miniature tent that you can add to and customize in a way that you want to. Okay, so for our personalized situation, you could use a number of different things. You could use toothpicks, you could use popsicle sticks. I don't have popsicle sticks, so I might use Sharpies or pins or something like that. Be creative with what you have in your house. So we are going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 popsicle sticks. The other thing that I would recommend would be some sort of clay. The clay is going to be used as a base in order to hold these. I would recommend when you get your clay, my clay is a little old, which is fine. I've been able to still work with it, and I've been making it into a ball shape, and those ball shapes will be the easiest way to work and stab the clay like so. So here's our first spike. Now I'm going for like a 1, 2 on each side, and then 1 that goes across the top situation. So that means I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of clay, 1 for each spot down on the bottom and 1 on each top side. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my next one right here. I'm gonna do all the bottom ones first, simply because that top one is easier to attach. Now this isn't perfect because once I attach the top, it'll take the form more so how I want it to. The clay does not have to be perfect, it's just clay. Now for this next piece, you're gonna put it on 1 on each end for the last piece that sits on top. So you're gonna stick it to each side like so. There you go. Now this is a really simple tent. Maybe your tent is gonna be more complex. Maybe it'll be longer, in which case you would add another piece on the top and another 2 on the back. Maybe you wanna make a square tent. That's totally your call. Maybe you want your tent to be out of something larger, and so you use a bigger piece of clay to stabilize it and do a very similar thing. It's totally up to you. Now what I'm gonna do for the top is I'm going to use paper towel, which I normally don't keep in my house, so had to make a special trip for these. And I got the ones that are just easy to pull off. I'm gonna line it up. I want there to be a little bit of excess on each side for the last part. And tuck it kind of situation. Kind of just like get a feel for how long it needs to be. And then I'm gonna cut it out. I'm gonna make not a very straight line. Okay, but you get the idea. And now I'm gonna decorate it. Maybe you want to color yours different colors. I'm just gonna like shade some purple on there. Maybe purple on one side. I'm gonna do green on the other. Now obviously yours could be more intricate. Maybe you want to put designs. Maybe you want to put your name. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll write Mrs. Miears on one side. Ooh, writing in paper towels is hard, but you got the idea. Now, maybe you want to put bugs on it, you know, kind of whatever. Then, to finish it off, you're going to put this on the top like so, and you're going to tuck it on the sides so that it looks enclosed. And there you have a little tent. Maybe you could make little people to go on the inside. Maybe you want to put a back end on it. Maybe you wanted to do it with construction paper or harder paper that would lay flat on it. It's totally up to you, your design, but it's as simple as toothpicks and clay. Have a good day, Giants.